are
it's
you?
good to see you.
Good to
I'm
see
glad
you, too.
Made it in safely. Have a seat.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're here to do some music.
I know you will. I know you will.
Yes, sir.
Ron with you today?
Yep, Ron's
Well,
with me,
great. That's great.
and we're just fixing to play some country music and
Well, I know you will.
Virginia
We're really
Dreams.
excited to have you. We get really excited that Nelson and Rose and you and Ron and the whole production
Yes.
crew got together and got this thing worked out.
I'm very thankful,
Oh,
yes.
me too.
I've known
it's
Nelson
wonderful.
and his place in Nashville there for a long, long time.
Yeah. You know, I'll ask you a few questions if you got time.
All right, I'll
Before
be
you get up
glad.
and do me a
Just
song or
ask
two.
me anything you want to.
What did your career start at? I mean, when you started,
Well,
who's the first person you met of influence?
I'm originally from Missouri, and I grew up with lots of kids in my family. There's 12 of us.
Oh, my.
And my dad played the fiddle and and stuff. And my mom, she could play that clawhammer style banjo,
Right.
and she played piano at church. And
Grandpa Jones.
and so
Yeah.
I grew up singing and doing
Sure.
all that at a very young age. I was playing mandolin at 5 years old behind
Wow,
my daddy on the fiddle.
that's great.
And just when I was 15, then I had my own radio show in Jefferson City, Missouri,
Oh, my.
called Leona Sings.
Leona sings. Y'all remember that?
And and anyways, the guy that owned the radio station's name was Johnny Music, and he had a band called the Johnny Boys. And so they backed me and stuff, and we had our radio show there. And then later on, I left home, got married, lived around St. Louis there for a while, and got to meet Loretta Lynn.
Oh, Mary.
Teddy and Doyle Wilburn
my,
and all
that's-
that. And Loretta really liked our band, and she said, if I ever make it, I'm going to help you kids.
Wow.
So that's what got me to Nashville.
Wow, baby. That's an amazing story.
Yep.
When you released when you had your first release, I heard one time you were overseas somewhere when that happened. Is that right?
I was, when my first record came out,
Yeah,
I just recorded, right after I'd worked with Loretta for about a year, I got a record deal, and we knew the new Lonzo of Lonzo and Oscar. His name was Dave Hooten.
Wow.
And he played in our band some in Missouri. So anyway, you know what? They were going to Vietnam over there to entertain the servicemen for 9 weeks in the Far East and wanted me to go. And I wanted to go so bad. So my kids' dad played drums and all that with Loretta. So we both went with Lonzo and Oscar to Vietnam. And first time I heard one of my records, they mailed it overseas to us on that tour. And we were in Taipei, Taiwan.
Mercy.
And we went in the USO Club and put it on the jukebox.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's
So
amazing.
I'm
Well, thank you for doing that over
as
there.
Gene Shepard used to say, I'm old, I've done lots of stuff.
That's great.
But we had the best time entertaining the servicemen, and I just saw a lot of
Yeah.
stuff,
Well,
and
thank you
I
for
thanked
that.
our soldiers,
Yeah,
and
that's amazing.
we were in Japan and Korea and just
Wow.
different places, and Thailand and all that. But when I come back home, I wrote a song called Stand Up for America, because I seen a lot of stuff, and I thought people should be proud of our country.
Yeah, I heard
and
that.
So stand up for
I heard
America.
that one day, and that should be played today.
Yeah, it
We need
should.
it today. Yeah, we sure do.
It fits today.
Now, you wrote some other songs as well that went to #1.
Yeah, the first song I had cut was by Loretta Lynn.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, she has a song on her Don't Come Home a Drinking album.
Wow.
And we wrote Get What You Got and Go, is the name of it. It was back in the sassy days,
Oh, I
writing
guess.
them songs, and
Right.
stuff. And through the years, Tammy Wynette, Miss Connie Smith is a wonderful, precious little lady singer. And she had a song I wrote called Dallas. And it was a top 10 record for her. Then through the years, different ones record your songs, and I sang a lot of backup stuff with different people, like with Gene Watson. I sang a song with him, and I sang a lot of those Merle Haggard's records, like Big City, and I'm singing the harmonies on that. And I wrote some of his songs.
That's what I understand. you and Merle were together for how long?
9 years.
9 years.
I was with Merle 9 years. I know in country music they call Merle the Hag.
Yeah.
I always laugh and joke and try to make something funny out of something that sometimes ain't funny. But I said, I used to be one of Hag's nags.
That's great.
But anyways,
Name a couple of the tunes y'all wrote together.
I
Or you
wrote,
with Haggard.
Merle and I had a top 10 record on that song called The Bull and the Beaver. It's a CB radio song. We had a top 10 duet record on that, and we did a duet album.
Right.
And anyways, then I wrote You Take Me for Granted for him.
Oh, that's...
And I wrote Someday When Things Are Good. That was number one for him. And a lot of other album songs and stuff, you know.
Yeah. I guess Ron's around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Get him to come in and
Ron's
say hello.
around here someplace.
Get him to come on in.
Let's
say,
see.
Hey,
there
Ron.
he
Good
is.
to see you, Ron.
How you doing?
Thank you for being here, buddy.
Yes, sir.
You had a good trip in too, I hope.
We sure did. It was great.
Yeah. And see, we're truly blessed to have you folks here.
We're proud to be here.
And thanks for
We're very
representing
proud.
Nelson and Rose and the whole auto mall. It's just a true blessing.
Yes.
So I guess that's pretty all I'm gonna have time to ask you. I would know y'all in a rush to get on stage, and I'm excited to hear y'all get up on that stage. And I know what you can do.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Anyway.
We're very proud.
Well,
We're
thank
very
you
thankful.
thank y'all for being here. God bless
Thank
you.
you. Thank you,
All
Joe.
right.
Appreciate you.
Look forward to listening.
Yes, sir.
Thanks
Can't wait.
again.
Thank you.